Right now at 10, Louisville police released the footage of the moment their officers arrived at Monday's bank shooting. And the Westby area school referendum failed by just 67 votes. The superintendent says district surveys just a few months ago had shown significant support. Plus, streamlining support. Vernon County Sheriff inspires a state bill that could help officers reach a person's emergency contact faster.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Police in Louisville, Kentucky released body camera video worn by the first officers who arrived on the scene of Monday's shooting at the Old National Bank. 5 bank employees died after a man described as a co-worker entered that bank and started shooting. Roxana Saberi has the latest from Louisville, and we want to warn you that some images you're about to see are graphic and disturbing.
Just 3 minutes after the first 911 calls, Louisville patrol officers Nicholas Wilt and Corey Galloway ran toward the bank as shots were being fired, not knowing the gunman had set up an ambush in the lobby.
It's easy to tell an officer that you have to run towards gunfire. It's another thing for them to actually do it.
Officer Wilt was shot in the head within a minute of arriving on the scene.
Officer Wilt was a brand new officer. He had no experience. He never hesitates, even after getting shot at. This young man went back in to the line of fire in order to protect others.
Wilt's training officer Galloway was shot in the arm. He continued to return gunfire, finally killing the shooter.
He's down! Get the officer!
The response wasn't perfect, but it was exactly the response we needed. They did absolutely exactly what they needed to do to save lives.
Officer Wilt is hospitalized in critical condition. The gunman killed 5 of his colleagues: Deanna Eckert, who died Monday night, Joshua Barrick, Thomas Elliott, James Tutt.
He took my mama away from me.
And 45-year-old Juliana Farmer, who moved to Louisville just over 3 weeks ago to help raise her 4 grandchildren.
My mom was the sweetest person, loving person, a smile that lit up the room.
Police say the suspect legally purchased the AR-15 style rifle 1 week ago at a local dealer. Detectives searched his home and recovered several items, but are still investigating his motive, while tributes to the victims continue to grow. Roxana Saberi, CBS News, Louisville, Kentucky.
An interfaith vigil is planned for tomorrow evening. And a new survey shows that many Americans are not following gun safety practices when storing guns. For adults with guns in their households, 3 in 4 say at least one gun is either unlocked, loaded, or kept with ammunition. The survey also addressed gun violence. 1 in 5 adults say they have been threatened with a gun or had a family member killed by a gun, whether self-inflicted or not. Now, data from the survey shows specific communities were affected more than others.
Black adults were twice as likely as white adults to have had a family member killed by gun violence. Black adults are far more worried about their kids being caught up in gun violence, being injured in gun violence, than are white parents.
According to KFF, 1 in 6 people surveyed say they have witnessed a shooting. That number is 1 in 3 for black adults. Closer to home now, just over an acre of land is destroyed after a grass fire just outside St. Joseph. Shelby Fire Department was called to the scene at County Road M just after 2 this afternoon. Shelby Fire Chief Tony Halinka says they heard from dispatch that the fire was caused by tractor work in the field. Now, no one was injured. Halinka says this is a good reminder for people to stay fire safe.
We haven't gotten any rain in a while, any substantial rain, and we aren't going to get any rain until probably about Saturday. So the danger is there.
Halinka says the flames rose anywhere between 1 foot to 5 feet high. Responders were able to extinguish it in under half an hour. Shelby Fire was the only department on scene. Halinka says if you see a fire from the road, be sure to avoid the area. And a burn ban is in effect for most parts of La Crosse County now. All open burning, including campfires, is prohibited. With warm temperatures, dry air, and high wind speeds, the chances of fire are high. If there is a fire, officials say you should call for help immediately. Local fire departments say they can send more resources to stop the fire before it spreads. For more information on fire danger levels, you can check the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources website. We've got the full list of burns up on our website, news8000.com. All right, time to send it over to our weather center and our chief meteorologist, Bill Grahl.
What a day. Boy, temperatures continue to climb with that high of 82 degrees out at the La Crosse Airport, 81 in Winona, 80 in Eau Claire. Of course, the warmest day so far this year and the first time reaching 80 degrees out at the La Crosse Airport. Now, Skies are currently clear. Nice shot of Venus setting on the kind of the right-hand side of your screen there. The bright star is actually the planet Venus. Record warmth tomorrow and Thursday across the region. As Ken has mentioned, high fire danger across the region tomorrow. But you know what? Suffice it to say that the fire danger is going to remain high as long as it's dry and it's breezy, and especially with the warmer temperatures until we get some decent rain chances around here. That's not going to arrive until the weekend. Also keeping an eye on the rivers, the Mississippi, the Chippewa, and also the Wisconsin River as that snowmelt from the north continues to make its way downstream, and those water levels will continue to rise over the next several weeks, in fact. Currently, skies are clearing out as some of those high clouds are moving to the south. Current temperature is still very mild in the 60s to lower 70s. In fact, overnight lows in La Crosse around 60. This would be a typical high for this time of year. A little breezy overnight, and then those winds pick up for tomorrow. But look at the temperature, 61 at 7 a.m. for our schoolcast, 76 by lunchtime, afternoon highs around 86 degrees. Wow. How much longer is this warm weather going to last? I'll have the answer coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks a lot, Bill. All right, back on the news side of things this evening, 2 teenagers have died after a head-on vehicle crash in Buffalo County. According to a release from the Buffalo County Sheriff's Office, officers were called to the scene at County Road M in the town of Buffalo around 6:30 Monday night. A Jeep Cherokee and a Chevy van hit head-on after one of the cars crossed over the center line. There were 3 teenagers in the van. A 15-year-old girl was pronounced dead at the scene. A 16-year-old boy died at the hospital. And a 17-year-old boy was also moved to a hospital. His condition is unknown. The 51-year-old woman driving the Jeep had minor injuries. The Sheriff's Department says speed and no seatbelt use were factors here. Police are not including names because families had not been notified at the time of the release. The crash remains under investigation. A chief deputy from the Vernon County Sheriff's Office has returned to active duty. Chief Deputy Nathan Campbell was placed on administrative leave January 20th this year after an investigation launched into a former sheriff's employee's complaint. Details of that complaint are not yet public, but a March 27th memo posted from Vernon County Corporation Counsel confirmed that Campbell was returned to active duty after a, quote, thorough investigation. Meantime, Vernon County Sheriff and a state assemblyman have partnered up on a bill that would allow Wisconsin drivers to add emergency contact info with the Department of Transportation. Republican and 96th District Representative Lauren Oldenburg says Sheriff Roy Torgerson came to him a couple years ago with the idea. Torgerson was a dispatcher for 17 years and says it could sometimes be difficult trying to find the correct contact info for an officer who's encountering an emergency situation. Now, under this bill, an officer would be able to run a plate and have emergency contact info pop up right away. Torgerson says this is common sense legislation that can help everyone involved in an emergency.
Having that phone number immediately at the officer's disposal is going to save so much time and be so much more efficient.
If the bill passes, Wisconsin drivers would have the option to enter an emergency contact info. It would not be required. Current Vernon County dispatchers I spoke with said dealing with a situation involving a non-local especially can on average take an hour or more to be able to find that contact info. They agree this bill would help streamline the process, and the bill already has bipartisan support, and 10 other states nationwide have a similar law already on the books. The Westby Area Schools District introduced an operational referendum back in 2018 as a 3-year levy increase. Voters then renewed it a couple years ago for 3 more school years, but another renewal failed this year by just 67 votes. Westby's superintendent says district responses from an official survey last winter largely supported extending the nearly $2 million referendum, and it's not clear why that support turned by April 4th's election. The last approved referendum extension will be funding the district through the 2023 to 24 school year, but after that, cuts could have to be made if there's no increase in state funding.
So what are the programs that they all impact kids, but which are the ones that are farthest removed from students, and those would be the ones that you'd look at first.
Potentially staff numbers and also a potential increase in class sizes were floated. Now, the district would also have another window next year to possibly go to referendum again before the current one runs out. But the ultimate question mark here is whether the next state budget will increase public education funding to reduce the need for districts like Westby to go to referendum at all. Tomah VA Medical Center is honoring one of their own. Tomorrow, veteran Becky Fitzpatrick will head to St. Louis, Missouri for the National Veterans Creative Arts Festival. Her poem, So It Didn't Happen, was one of the winning entries for the festival. Fitzpatrick says the poem is about a sexual assault that happened to her while she was in the military. She hopes this poem will help people with similar experiences feel recognized.
It lets other women that the same thing happened to them know that they're being seen.
Fitzpatrick says the recognition for her work shows that anyone can do anything they aspire to, no matter their age. In St. Louis, Becky will workshop with authors, connect with fellow veterans, and of course, see the sights. A Western Technical College facility is now seeing a big upgrade. College officials say student voices helped make it all possible.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or sweet cinnamon roll. Pick any two, just $5. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Sometimes in louder situations, it's tough to hear what others are saying.
We just thought, why not get a baseline so that we know where we're at?
I think the staff is very friendly.
They live here in our community. They care about the people that live here. They want to help people hear better. I feel like we're in the business of keeping people's eyes healthy, but I feel like keeping your ears healthy is also very important, and all of our senses are important.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Here's a dose of reality. Driving under the influence of prescription painkillers is just as illegal and just as deadly as driving drunk. In fact, drugged driving deaths in Wisconsin have increased nearly 200% over the past 10 years. Help prevent drugged driving, and let's achieve zero preventable deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Driving on pills kills.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Western Technical College revealed its latest expansion today. The truck and heavy equipment facility underwent a major renovation last fall, and the space hadn't been renovated since 2001. And the small facility made it hard for students to work comfortably. Over the years, students expressed in surveys that they wanted a change. And today, the space can fit another 5 trucks and now has more classrooms and a student lounge. An instructor at Western says that through their feedback, students played a very important role in the renovation.
It all came together. The LED lighting, you know, we've made this a lot better for our students in there, and that's student success is our #1 priority here for our diesel program.
The renovation added over 3,000 square feet to the truck and heavy equipment facility. With graduation just around the corner, local high school students are celebrating each other's academic success. Tonight, UW-La Crosse hosted the 63rd Annual Honor Student Banquet to recognize 75 students from 11 regional high schools. All 75 of them are finishing in the top 5% of their graduating classes. A Viola protein bar company is joining a Habitat for Humanity team build in West Salem. Employees from Go Macro are helping rehab a home for a local family of 5. Go Macro's COO says he feels it's important for the team to get outside and help others.
It's a chance to get away from their normal job and do something that makes them feel good. And so we generally find that the attitude and the feeling is really great.
Go Macro also donated $10,000 to La Crosse's Habitat for Humanity. You can get involved by contacting Habitat's volunteer coordinator. We'll post that information at news8000.com. Well, hey, unclaimed baggage doesn't just stay at the airport. One company has taken what's been left behind over the years and turned it into a museum exhibit. We'll have that story and more after the break.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. That warm-up continues since last Thursday when we were at 48 degrees, then 59, 68, 72, 78, 82 today. And yes, we're going to beat that number again tomorrow. I'll tell you how warm it's going to get with my 8-day forecast after the break.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 18 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Get an extra 20% off during our Spring Spruce Up event. Right now at Slumberland Furniture, get this Ashley sofa for just $3.99 in your choice of 2 colors. Incredible! Did you know Slumberland has the lowest prices on Ashley product?
Coulee Region Women, your area's award-winning magazine, is now available. In our April-May issue, Tracy Littlejohn bridges the deep history of Ho-Chunk women in the Coulee region with the present. Learn why it's about time for women at Fort McCoy. Explore the exciting future of medical education and go back in time with the reinvention of the original Gunderson Clinic in downtown La Crosse. Top it all off with a dive into 70s fashion inspiration. Pick up your copy at many area merchants or go to crwmagazine.com to read online.
Every piece of land has a story written by those who work it. Like the Caggianos, who are brewing their own legacy. Or the Upshaws, who DIY all the time. While the Nelsons play lead in their own adventure, 150 years in the making. There's a story in every piece of land. Run with us and start telling yours.
Talk to the John Deere experts at Tractor Central to find out which equipment is just right for your property. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Provia offers an endless selection of steel and fiberglass entry systems. Every door is custom manufactured with the color, style of glass, and hardware you've chosen. They are as durable as they are beautiful. Maximum performance requires proper installation. Our installers are factory trained and certified by Provia. See and feel the quality of Provia doors in our showroom. Provia entry doors, patio doors, and windows are the best of the best when installed by the Board Store's factory trained installers. The Board Store, improving your home, improving your life.
Sleeping in pain or too hot? Come to Slumberland and get 20% off mattresses. Find your perfect mattress with our easy rating system and save big. Get a Sealy Queen mattress for just $4.99. Only at Slumberland.
Betting on our weather is risky business. Don't gamble with your most valuable asset. Knutson Roofing has you covered with an available 50-year guarantee on all roofs. Yes, we set an available 50-year guarantee. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Spring is a great time to plan your next home improvement project. Call now for a free estimate on windows, doors, siding, sunrooms, decks, baths, kitchens, or flooring.
Chipotle says it's going green, and no, we are not talking about them adding more guacamole. The restaurant chain is unveiling a new restaurant design that's fully electric and aimed at reducing greenhouse gas emissions. They're pairing the design with wind and solar credits, so it effectively runs on 100% renewable energy. 2 new restaurants in Virginia and Florida are featuring the design. Chipotle says it plans to open a 3rd this summer in Colorado. Speaking of restaurant chains, the side salad at Chick-fil-A will remain on the menu. Last month, the company announced it was removing the item in an effort to try and simplify and refresh its menu. The side salad was supposed to be tossed in early April. We all catching on to these puns? But many customers complained, and just a few days later, wouldn't you know, Chick-fil-A announced the salad would stay on the menu. That's the power of the people right there. And do you ever wonder what happens to the items people leave in unclaimed baggage? Well, a museum opening soon in Alabama will be showcasing some of the oddities people have left behind. A retail store named Unclaimed Baggage is putting on the exhibit after collecting merchandise from airlines since the 70s. Some of the forgotten finds include suits of armor, Egyptian artifacts, and shrunken heads. The new exhibit is set to open April 21st. And I don't know about you, Bill, but I'm always forgetting my suit of armor at the airport.
Yeah, right. I want to go back to the salad story. Let us all be thankful that the salad
excellent.
stayed on the menu.
See, this is why he's the main guy.
Just had to add my 2 cents. All right, allergy report. Poplar and juniper, medium symptoms tomorrow and Thursday. High symptoms both days for tree pollen. And look at that. Allergy Associates tells me that today's air sample had more than twice the pollen of last week's air sample. So that should tell you that Mother Nature, in terms of the trees and the bushes, are responding to these unseasonably warm temperatures. Now all we need is a little bit of rain to fall. And with those higher soil temperatures, things are going to green up very quickly. But until that happens, that fire danger is going to remain high because of the kind of leftover from winter. Everything's dead and dry and brown and everything else. So skies are currently clear. 82 the high today, 56 the low. So those lows have been closer to the average highs, and that trend is going to continue for the next couple of nights. Look at that, only 3 degrees from the record high today of 85 set in 1977, and no rain today. 69 out at the airport, still 71 downtown, and the Mississippi holding steady here in La Crosse at 9 feet, but expect that level to start to rise again momentarily in the next couple of days. 67 for you folks in Eau Claire. The Chippewa River is rising, 772. In fact, a flood warning You can see little specks of green on the map indicating those river flood warnings. Locally, we do have the Chippewa River under flood warning from Eau Claire down through Durand, and eventually it dumps into the Mississippi, and a river flood warning around the Nelson and Wabasha area along the Mississippi as well. And expect plenty more of these river flood warnings in the weeks to come as that snowmelt from northern Minnesota and northern Wisconsin makes its way down the rivers, especially the main channel of the Mississippi. Current temperatures, very, very mild still. 69 in La Crosse, 72 in Winona, 54 kind of the cool spot in Black River Falls, 64 in Viroqua. Winds out of the southwest at about 5 to 15, maybe gusting 20 to 25 at times after midnight as those winds kind of pick up. The high clouds from today kind of moving off to the south and east, so plenty of clear skies tonight as the main storm track stays to our north until, unfortunately, the weekend. Yeah, we could use some rainfall. Not a lot, because we don't want to make the rising river water levels worse, but we could use some rainfall, and unfortunately we're going to get it just in time for the weekend. Until then, clear tonight, sunny tomorrow, southwesterly winds continue, and that's going to keep that fire danger high even into Thursday and Friday. It's still going to be on the breezy side and dry again until perhaps Friday night into Saturday. We could start to see those rain chances crop up. But look at these high temperatures tomorrow. My goodness, 85, 86 degrees across the county. That would break a record by several degrees, and pretty much all across the viewing area. Lower to middle 80s. Again, these would be numbers we'd see in June, so definitely an early taste of summer this week for sure. 60 tonight, very mild. Again, that would be a typical afternoon high this time of year. 86 tomorrow. By the way, the record stands at 81, set in 1931, so we would break it by 5 degrees if we hit my forecast high there. Again, watch the fire danger the next several days. Just postpone those outdoor burning plans until we get some rainfall and things start to green up. Still some record warmth on Thursday, 83. Still warm on Friday, 79. Here comes that rain chance overnight Friday into Saturday, maybe even a few thunderstorms, and then windy and cooler Sunday and Monday. Highs in the upper 40s to around 50. Maybe some lingering showers, even mixed with snowflakes in spots, especially during the overnight hours with those lows in the 30s. So this early taste of summer is not going to stick around forever.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up next in sports, a lot of great action from our high school athletes. Big-time matchups on the softball circle and the pitch. We'll recap it all, courtesy of Rob Schiff, next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Your health care should be unique to you. At Mayo Clinic Health System, they get to know your story and customize a treatment plan that fits your needs.
Spring into savings and refresh your home at Ashley with up to 30% off designer picks, where we have a selection of items created by our elite team just for you. Plus, special financing options for every budget, only at Ashley.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our members say. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Are you throwing your hard-earned money down the drain? Is your bathroom old, outdated, and tough to clean? Choose your home improvement company to get the bathroom of your dreams. With over 100 color and style options, our products are maintenance-free and come with a lifetime warranty. Call or schedule your free estimate online and get 10% off your entire project. With financing to fit your budget and certified professional installers, you can't go wrong. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
3-time ACM Entertainer of the Year and 8-time Grammy Award-winning superstar, Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood in concert. Live at the Treasure Island Amphitheater, Friday, July 21st. Get tickets now at TICasino.com. For more, visit CarrieUnderwoodOfficial.com.
At Ashley, spring into slumber with a variety of comfort choices from top mattress brands like Ashley Sleep and Sealy. Or get 0% interest for 60 months on select mattresses. Visit your local Ashley store or Ashley.com for better sleep and savings today.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
The spring sports athletes getting some summer weather this week. Perfect conditions all throughout the Coulee region, and it felt great tonight on the pitch. Two of our area teams going at it in lacrosse. Beautiful evening for some soccer. Central taking on West Salem, and the Riverhawks setting the tone early. Check out this shot by Grace Wilkerson. Top shelf. What a strike. Central goes up 1-0. Then later in the half, it's Kate Heiderscheid's turn. She drills it into the back of the net. Riverhawks double their lead. It's 2-0, and Central was just getting warmed up again. It's Wilkerson. Look at the precision on this shot. Another impressive goal from the freshman. Her second of the night makes it 3-0, and Central keeps it going in the second half. Perfect pass from Elliot Dale to Ellie Kirchner for the score. All Riverhawks tonight as they get the shutout win over West Salem, 4-0. Then over at Logan High School, the Rangers were taking on the Sparta Spartans. First half action, Nadia Tovar with the corner kick for Sparta. Madison Pedretti gets the first touch. It bounces around, but Pedretti right there to tap it in. 1-0 Sparta. Later in the half, Tiana Lease with the throw in. Then Josie Edwards is going to cross it right to Amelia Russ. She kicks that to the back of the net. Sparta extends the lead to 2. Then after a Logan handball in the box, Ellie Faulkner takes the PK, puts it past the goalie for Sparta's third goal of the half. They would go on to win it by a final of 5-0. Just rounding out the MVC scores for the night, Onalaska edging out Holman 1-0, and Aquinas gets the best of Toma 3-1. Let's stay at Logan High School. Conference matchup on the circle. Rangers hosting Onalaska. Home team going right to work. Brooklyn Reynolds goes back up the middle for an RBI single. Jazzy Davis is going to score to make it 2-0 Logan. Then in the second, Molly Erickson, same idea. Same result. She scorches one into center field. Rangers go up by 3. Still in the second. Logan not done. Maya Kendrick puts it in play. That'll get the job done. Another run comes in to score. It's 4-0 Rangers. Third inning now. Hilltoppers fighting back. Jenna Ganson lays down a beautiful bunt. That's going to get a run in. Onalaska would cut the deficit in half to make it 4-2, but Erickson comes up clutch for the Rangers. Big strikeout gets Logan out of a bases-loaded jam in the third. That keeps it a 2-run game, and from that point on, this one all Logan. Rangers get a big win over Onalaska, 15-3. On to the pros now. Twins looking to snap a 2-game skid, taking on the White Sox. 2-0 Chicago in the first, but Byron Buxton has something to say about it. Monster 2-run shot. His 100th career homer ties it at 2. Then in the second, Michael A. Taylor gives the Twins the lead. His solo blast makes it 3-2. But in the ninth, Luis Robert comes up big for the Sox. A game-tying solo shot is going to make this one 3-3. This one would go to extras. In the 10th, it's Taylor at the dish. He's going to lay down a bunt, and this throw to first is going to win it for the Twins. Willie Castro is going to come in to score. Minnesota walks it off at home. Twins win it by a final of 4-3. And on the hardwood, T-Wolves shorthanded out in L.A., but Minnesota playing well so far. Early first half, Torian Prince heating up. Knocks down the 3. Wolves go up 2. Next possession, Carl Anthony Towns going to work. Cat with a strong drive. Pretty finish. Puts Minnesota up 4. Then with the first quarter winding down, it's Prince again, this time in the corner, drilling another 3. Wolves would go up by double digits at one point, but the Lakers battling back. LeBron James is going to knock down the 3 here. But check this out. T-Wolves close out the half on a 14-2 run. It's currently 60-49 Minnesota. At the break, they're playing well.
That is a shocker.
Well. Yeah, they're playing really well. It was close. It got close, but like I said, 14-2 run to close out the half. Me and Ken are going to watch that when we're out of here.
That sounds like a plan. Rob Schiff with sports, man.
Had fun.
Thanks so much.
You got it.
More news after this.
I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
I won't handle your divorce.
I do know a few things about personal injury law.
All I do is help injured people get the compensation they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
We've done many, many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Transportation, food supply, everything is going carbon-free. At Excel Energy, we see it too. Eco-friendly car washes, carbon-free search engines, and all that clean energy needs clean energy. The same reliable, more affordable energy that powers your home. This is how the future is made.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake.
Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the chicken garlic pizza for just $11.99 at papamurphys.com.
This is how legends are made.
Chevy Silverado and new Silverado HD. Choose your own path with the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup and see where it takes you. Find new roads. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or current Chevy owners get $37.50 total cash allowance on all 2023 Silverado pickups with a turbo high-output engine. Visit hometownchevy.com.
Keep your vehicle clean at ShipShape Car Wash in Onalaska. Unlimited car wash is only $19.99 per month. Your choice of soft touch or touchless automatic, just $19.99 per month. And we do dualies. ShipShape Car Wash next to Festival Foods in Onalaska.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
All I do every day
Is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Vigoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, the wait is almost over for bourbon fans. LaCrosse Distilling Company is releasing its straight bourbon whiskey on April 23rd. Mark your calendars. The bourbon was aged for 4 years and is made with organic, locally sourced ingredients. Today, staff bottled 400 cases to sell and keep in-house. LaCrosse Distilling sales director says there has been plenty of anticipation and that it will be worth the wait.
And these are employees or past employees of the distillery that have kind of been through this whole process and kind of waited, and I think we're all excited to be even part of the bottling process.
So LaCrosse Distilling is holding an inaugural release party at noon on April 23rd in its production room. Pre-orders have already started, and a bottle isn't guaranteed if you wait until the day of. We'll post information on how you can reserve your Buck Dancer bottle at news8000.com. We'll be right back after this.
Get ready for the Spring Gift and Craft Show at the Onalaska Omni Center. Shop more than 100 of the best gift and craft vendors on April 15th and 16th. Entry is free, but we are accepting non-perishable food donations. Don't miss the Spring Gift and Craft Show.
No one gives you more choices than Dahl Auto. We have the best selection in the region with over 400 new vehicles from 9 different brands. Schedule a VIP appointment or buy online at dahlauto.com.
Upgrade the look of your deck with Menards. Pittsburgh Deck Cleaner removes dirt and mildew stains to restore your deck. Apply before staining. A 2.5-gallon container is $14.99 after rebate. Complete your deck's makeover with Pittsburgh Paints and Stains. Pittsburgh Stain and Sealant protects and highlights the natural beauty of wood. UV light and abrasion resistance ensures a beautiful, long-lasting coating. A gallon of ultra-advanced semi-transparent stain and sealant is $34.49 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
The farming industry is an integral part of our community, and it is important to us to help them thrive and grow.
My relationship with Chad has been very special. We've been doing this 20+ years now, and it's just been a pleasure to work with him. Online banking just makes life so much easier. It's right at my fingertips. I would highly recommend my friends and family to bank with Union State Bank.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In the future, everything will be powered by renewable energy. But it's not as easy as flipping a switch. It's a long road, requiring decades of time and trillions of dollars. But what if there was a better direction on the path to zero carbon emissions? An energy source that's available right now, that's affordable, plentiful, and environmentally friendly. There is, and it's propane. Get the facts at propane.com/now.
No one gives you more choices than Dahl Auto. We have the best selection in the region with over 400 new vehicles from 9 different brands. Schedule a VIP appointment or buy online at dahlauto.com.
Get ready for the Spring Gift and Craft Show at the Onalaska Omni Center. Shop more than 100 of the best gift and craft vendors on April 15th and 16th. Entry is free, but we are accepting non-perishable food donations. Don't miss the Spring Gift and Craft Show.
Very mild tonight, lows in the 50s to around 60 degrees. And again, record or near record warmth tomorrow and Thursday. 86 tomorrow, the record's 81. 83 on Thursday, the record is 80. The record on Friday will stay safe. That's 90. I'm forecasting a high of 79. We don't want to get too crazy yet.
I guess not. And final word with sports, 6-0 lead for the Brew Crew out in Arizona.
Burns is back.
Good. Burns is back. All right. Thanks for watching tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.